We used to wake up knowing what was for breakfast. We knew our doctor, our gym, our favorite coffee shop was exactly where we had left them. We knew how to stack our fridge with our favorite brands. Everything was mapped until one question changed everything.
Our day now consists of waking up somewhere new, a new city. We have no gym that we know, no pharmacy we know, no doctor we know, no Woolies, no park run. Every single day, something brand new to be experienced and lived.
So we became global digital nomads in our mid-50s. 34 cities we've lived in and 13 countries and counting.
We have 2 suitcases, 23 kilos each, and we have 7 t-shirts. Only 7 t-shirts each.
So this is the couch in Johannesburg where the idea of our nomadic life was born, watching a movie in snow-covered Chicago. Gavin turned to me with I thought was an ordinary question and said, imagine, the kids have left, imagine living in that snow for a whole month.
Ingrid understands that a what if from me is not just a passing comment, and this one wasn't. We decided to go a little bit wider and sold our home, gave away all of our possessions, and travel around the world working as digital nomads in whatever country we happen to be at that moment in time. Our financial advisor suggested to us that at this age we should be planning for our retirement future, not collecting passport stamps. We heard him, we agreed, and then we bloody-mindedly did our own thing. And that for us has been incredible.
So we donated 90% of what we owned. Furniture, kitchenware, all of the stuff. This is not AI generated. And what we discovered was that we had more keys than we had locks. And we had so many things that we had kept just in case. Everything in our home had a story, and we needed help. We had 19 years worth of things. We needed a rule to help us decide what to keep.
So we wrote 5 words on a piece of masking tape on our bathroom mirror.
No space for just in case.
No space for just in case. I have 2 fears, and one of them is losing control, and the other one is losing adventure. So in a new city, my fear was around not having a food label that I could read. It was about
my fear.
Your fear.
Was harder to admit. I was really afraid that I would, 6 months in, say to Gavin, I can't do this. I loved our home, I loved our garden, I loved our 4 hardy-dars, all named, all trained to follow me to the back door for food. It was hard. We did it anyway. Everything we needed was packed into cubes.
So I'm going to forget the question, aren't I?
What does it cost?
So what does it cost to give up our life, our security, our home? Well, for us, the cost came about when I was having coffee with an Italian coffee shop owner in Malindi in Kenya, and we were talking about the interwoven cultures of those countries. And I realized that no amount of wealth or planning could have created a moment of that nature. That was my awesome.
My awesome arrived in Amritsar, India, where we had created this connection with our tuk-tuk driver, not through tips, but through genuine curiosity in his life. And so his family invited us to celebrate Holi with them. Not the curated one, but the one full of rituals and color and laughter. And I realized then the difference between passing through a place versus genuinely being welcomed into it. It's similar to looking at a painting on a wall versus being invited and allowed to step into that.
The gift of our nomadic life really hit home after a photo shoot with Mark Gregory, a guy who really captures people's essence. You can see in the picture 2 people laughing, 2 suitcases, and behind us a washing line with our 7 t-shirts. Mark's portrait shows everything we need and nothing that we don't, and no space for just in case. And the story that we thought this was about two people selling their home and becoming digital nomads and traveling the world as over 50s.
And being brave.
Oh, and taking the brave leap.
That wasn't the lesson. The lesson was to notice what we were afraid of and then what we're carrying, and then deciding, is this still serving us? And this is not a travel question. This applies to commitments, habits, friendships, anything that's costing us more than it's giving us. So, does this look familiar? A box of keys and a box of cables?
So, prudence is something that is just wrapped up in fear. And fear is highly negative because it holds on to everything just in case. So,
we're often asked.
Yeah, we're often asked whether we miss the security of our home, our life in Johannesburg. And what we found is that the thing that we thought we were giving up was actually the thing that was holding us back.
This is a story about two over 50 humans who fell madly and recklessly in love with our lives again.
When we make space for just in case, our lives changed. When we got rid of the just in case, we found that our lives became much richer, much fuller, because
what you don't carry
defines where you can go. Thank you.